With films like Devdi, Margarita with a Straw and Shaitan, Kalki Koechlin has established herself as an actor with merit. Now Gully Boy is getting rave reviews and Made in Heaven is hugely popular. I chat with Kalki about women in Bollywood, digital content and her most challenging role. Kalki, lovely to have you with us on ET Now. Many thanks for joining in. Now let's start off by talking about the new high design collection. It's all about being bold, a go-getter. Can you tell us how that resonates with you?
I think, in my job there's lots of different avatars. I personally am the free-spirited one. I also have to play, the glamour role. I have to play the red carpet role. I have to play different characters. So there's lots of contrast in the collection.
A great performance for Made in Heaven and Gully Boy. Can't wait to watch that. Can you just tell us how you're looking at the entry of digital and web series in Bollywood?
I think that they're two different mediums. There are times where I want to watch things alone in my room. I think it's really a writer's game because you need to write really fast for web series. You need to be ready to react to fans' opinions and, tweak things.
Kalki, there have been a lot of breakthroughs when it comes to the gender pay gap for women, women equality. How far along the road do you think we have reached?
We've reached the point where we admit there's a problem. But I think it's going to take a couple of generations for real equality to set in. I think that our generation, women are feeling more empowered and are speaking out about their inequalities. But only when we start applying that to our children and our kids grow up with this sort of normalization of gender fluidity, I think that will take a couple of generations.
Well, we're a business channel, so now I'm compelled to ask, what did you do with your first paycheck?
I was studying in London and I had to waitress on the weekends to pay for my residency. So that money went straight into buying food and paying the rent of where I was, yeah.
You've got a lot of praise for your films, but you said finding a well-written role is a challenge. Why is that?
Because honestly, it's really hard to write a good script. It's hard to write good content. I know because I often dream of writing a script. I think that we also haven't paid attention to script writing so much. I think that storytelling has started becoming more important in the last few years.
So where are we going to see you next, Kalki? What are the projects that you're working on?
So I'm doing this Tamil film, very experimental film by someone called R. Arvind. There are no dialogues in the entire film, and it's a feature film.
All right, a quick rapid fire then. My most challenging role is?
Margarita with a Straw.
5 years from now, I see myself?
I can't even plan 5 weeks from now.
Okay, what about women that you admire?
Karuna Nandi, Simone de Beauvoir, Meryl Streep, Juliette Binoche.
It would be a dream to work with?
Vishal Bhardwaj. I sometimes get nervous about saying Terrence Malick because he does all sorts of crazy things with his actors, but he makes amazing films.
Okay, and complete the sentence. I'm currently binge watching.
Well, I just binge watched my own show, Made in Heaven. But I'm also seeing this French show called Call My Agent.
Well, I have to get started. On that note, thank you so much, Kalki, for joining in and wishing you nothing but success.